It is Czech-Mate here at Wimbledon. On the women's side, we have Karolina Muchova and Linda Noskovo in an all-Czech affair. In the championship, Muchova took down Coco Gauff in a very, and I've said this before, Jekyll and Hyde match. Muchova took the first set 6-2, lost the second set 1-6, and then played a insanely tense tiebreaker. Took almost 20 minutes in the third set to take it 12-10. Coco had a drop shot she missed on, I want to say it was match point. Afterwards, being asked about it, was like, well, I would have looked like a genius if I hit it. That's true. That's true. People would have been applauding that. This is the Tiebreak Pod. We're not just going to talk about the women's final. We're also going to talk about the men's final as we completed the semifinals today. We have Jannik Sinner going for back-to-back Wimbledon titles, looking to defend. And then we have Alex Zverev looking to go back-to-back at the majors after finally breaking through, capturing his first major at Roland Garros this year. In the other women's semifinal, we touched on Muchova and Gauff. We had Noskovo. She took down Marta Kostyuk. All it took was 2 sets, 6-4, 6-4. Seemed pretty routine for her and got through. This is a bit of a toss-up. I mean, they're the 9th and 10th seeded players. Match starts tomorrow, 10 o'clock Central Time. I think, and it looks like the odds are with me, I think Muchova has a slight edge here. She's at minus 130. She's one of the best players on tour that does not have a major. Probably top 3, in my opinion. She finally broke through here to get to first Wimbledon semis, as did Noskovo, and she's into the final, facing off against her fellow Czech. And what a time for Czechia. I mean, and I briefly touched on it last podcast. I have an episode coming out on Wednesday, and it just dives into the machine that is the Czechia tennis development, consistently churning out top 10, top 15, top 20 players. Yet to see a true superstar, at least recently, and I gotta imagine it's coming, but wait and see. I think Muchova has the advantage there. Would not be surprised for it to go the distance and be a tight match. And then on the men's side, we had the fairy tale end at the hands of Alex Zverev in straight sets over Arthur Ferry today, 7-6, 6-2, 6-4. He's not proven anything in the past at Wimbledon, not really on grass at all, and he's just brimming with confidence. This was such a huge weight lifted off of his shoulders to finally capture Roland Garros, to capture his first major, and it's shown. He's playing a little more free out there. He's facing off, though, against the number 1 player in the world, Jannik Sinner. He had a very straightforward, straight set win against Novak Djokovic, unfortunately for me, the Djokovic fanboy here. And it just, I don't think Novak's at that point where he's able to have a physically draining 5-setter and then come out and beat Sinner to beat the number 1 player in the world. He's just not. Unfortunately, the fact he's still at getting into the semis of slams. He got to the final earlier this year. He talked about it after and just touched on that. He's like, for many players, getting to the semi of a slam and the final of a slam, that's a great year for him. But he's so used to having the ultimate success that it's not good enough for him. It was brought up. You struggled with center serve today. You've been known as the best returner. He very quickly corrected was. What a quote. Just proving that Father Time is undefeated. He's still a top 10 player in the world. He's still making deep runs. I think Roland Garros was probably the better chance with Sinner going out early and would not have had to face him. I don't think anyone was beating Zverev in that tournament, but we're talking about Wimbledon, so no need to dive into Novak. Sunday, 10 o'clock Central Time. Jannik Sinner, Alex Zverev. Sasha's a pretty big underdog. Zverev's a favorite, minus 450 odds at the moment. Fatigue's not really going to play a factor with either of them. Sinner's not really struggled with heat, not really struggled with physicality this tournament. I would not be surprised for Sinner to cruise through that, not really be strained, not really be tested. I've said that before. I'm just hoping I have one prediction go right. I did predict for him and Iga both to defend here. Yeah, touched on Iga. Wimbledon has not been defended successfully by a woman since 2016 when Serena Williams did it. Probably should have stuck with history there. Looking back, I had Cam Norrie and Katie Boulter as my not true dark horses, but hey, look for these players to make a run, thinking at the home slam, and then both of them flamed out in the first round. So, ouch. Ouch. Looking forward to these championship matches, hoping that, I'd love if both of them went the distance, and we got a 3-setter tomorrow and a 5-setter on Sunday with, maybe a tiebreak every set. Maybe Sinner and Zverev will do their best. Mahut, Isner, reincarnation, not reincarnation. I don't know what word I'm looking for there, but reenactment. There we go. And maybe it'll be 72-70 in the 5th set tiebreak. Can't go games anymore. There would have been some very, very long matches. Looking forward to it. We are going to recap. I'll probably recap the women's right after the championship tomorrow and do the same for the men's. Might wait and make it all in one, but we'll see. If one drops tomorrow, you see that. Thanks for tuning in. Check us out on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcast. Leave us a follow. It is important to the podcast. And check us out on socials at the Tiebreak Pod. We'll catch you on the next one. Enjoy some hopefully high-level tennis tomorrow and Sunday. See ya.